white boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's contained at the line for no gain. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball
just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. A big hole. Inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now Ritter. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. On the give, it's Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They send him right out of the slot. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's tackled at the 33-yard line. First down.
On first down, it's Ritter. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
From the gun, it's Ritter. He's going to a second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Falcons. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play there for the Raiders. 42 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Back to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Second and 11. Harris, the man in motion. On second down, it's Ritter. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down on what should be the final play. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Play action, it's Ritter. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Ritter to throw on second down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. 1st and 10 now from the 36. The drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll complete it to Adams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's the gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. Good for a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a run going left. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught by the tight end. Ross Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Harris, the man in motion. They go play action now. Ritter, nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Slot man in motion left. On 2nd down, Ritter. is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They go play action with Ritter. To the left side, and caught by Schultz.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air?
He is in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and looks for another snap.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Ritter. Working his way open, that's Schultz. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Falcons. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden,
and this one is blocked. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He'll look deep, left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. A tight end in motion now. The third quarter begins with a run. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Falcons' 30-yard line.
He fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A.J. Terrell, the tight coverage there, and he knocks it away. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. That one is good. And the Raiders will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Harris, the man in motion. Off the fake, here's Ritter. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll send a tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Ritter. A throw left side finds Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Falcons.
They'll throw on first down with Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get the football at their own 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Back to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline, and that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll stick with him again. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll turn and hand this one off. Whoa! And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Harris, the man in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They motion the slot man left. Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Up the middle they go. And a short pickup down to 21. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side this time. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on 1st down. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 10-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And here's Bijan. Past midfield. Bijan Robinson. And he is gone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
What a luxury. As certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
So this one